guys, welcome to episode 5 of This Land Is My Land. This is Azteca here. We're picking up where we left off last. We had just taken this camp here, Rootswood Bivouac, and we're going to be looking to loop around and kind of expand out into this area, start kind of getting ready to push out east if we need to kind of combat these guys a little bit. That's just kind of my style. I like to kind of limit their expansion by putting my own border on them, essentially, instead of expanding back. There isn't a lot back here, and usually these territories don't have a ton. But up here, we can see that we're going to have a lot of options. We're going to have wolf pelt, bear pelt, boar pelt, more wolf. So it looks like we have some decent resources to pick up and help us expand along the way. Just real quick, want to check out the war paints and see what we got. If there's any new ones, we should be able to. Aren't I at a camp? What the? Why am I not seeing them? I'm literally at an outpost. Whatever. Okay. That's fun. So we're gonna go ahead. There's a camp right up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Oh, we have a little bit of overpopulation problem. I'm gonna send some gatherers, some boar pelt. You can't have enough boar pelt early on. Actually, you know what? We do have... Let me check one thing. We should have some hay bait. Yes, we have a ton of hay bait. So we're going to send out some warriors to go gather hay bait. We already have one horse in the camp. So I'm going to send out 7 warriors. I don't know if each one will get a horse, but if they do end up getting one, I'll just go ahead and do that. And actually, I am going to get rid of these hunter posts. I need the stun arrows. They don't need the stun arrows. And I'm going to give them 7. They don't really need them, but just in case, I'm going to send them out with weapons. So we can see there, we have it marked. We have an enemy camp. It's the Haas Force camp. I'm guessing it's like that one show, Haas, big fat guy or whatever his name is, Ponderosa, I think is the name of it. Whatever. Pale faces to me. We're gonna take them out. So we have 12 stun arrows. It should be sufficient. It's during the day. It's a little bit risky, but whatever. Risk it for the biscuit. Let's do it. Pick up some flags. Okay. What is up with these formations? Why do they have to be these type of camps? Oh, these are just so annoying. My goodness. It's so hard to get clean shots on guys because the wagon, basically the wagons are glitched out, I guess, if you will, and they don't allow me. We saw in episode 2 me trying to attempt to take a campfire out, and I kept on hitting the wagon even though we were in the clear. So this is gonna be a little tough. Good thing there's some foliage around. Let's see if we can't get a detect enemies. Just hold G with our ability here. And see if we can't find them all. There's going to be a ton of guys here. Been killing a lot of guys early on in this. Alright. So a decent amount of guys there. Let me see if I can't get these guys to come out this way. Usually there's going to be like 20 guys that are all going to respond to this stone being thrown, watch. But I'm going to try to get it here. So I'm just throwing the stone over by me to see if we can't get somebody's attention. One of these guys. That guy there, or the other guy. Might have to do this during the night. But it looks like this guy's coming. Oh, thankfully it's just one guy. I'm going to throw it right in front of me. Hopefully he comes this way. Come on, buddy. I feel like Pennywise right here. Native American version of it. There we go. And the good news is we're interrogating him in the bush here.
Here, go and take this. That's all I have. I can tell everything you want. Look, that's my friend. Kill me or live.
These guys usually say nothing. So take all. Let's see if we can't do the same thing for this guy. Oh, whoops. Let's see if this guy comes. Is he coming? Come on, buddy. Let's see if he can't use the coyote call. Oh. And you see there, the bar was almost to red. You don't want that, then they're going to be all alerted to you. He's going to alert all his friends once it gets to red. So I just hit the C button when I was already in crouch. Let's see if I can't get him to come over here. It's eventually going to be dark, I believe, so that's going to be a good sign. Let's see if he comes. He's coming. Come on, buddy.
Please
Same exact thing. Alright.
I can tell you everything. Wait, that's where my body is. Please leave me alone.
And alright, they're gathering some boar pelts, so that's good. Not gonna take this weapon. See if we can't get this guy to come over as well. This is too funny. Slowly but surely. And this is the leader. So we're going to go ahead and interrogate him, and hopefully he actually gives us some information. No. Absolutely nothing. He doesn't even tell me where his buddy is. Oh my gosh, these shotguns. Nice thing is we're taking out this camp slowly. And we're getting full interrogation, full intimidation, full skill points, full group blue reputation. So it gives us more cushion later down the line when we're dealing with patrols perhaps or whatever, and we can just kill them if we need to. Because that's the easiest way to handle patrols, honestly. Oh, 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 oh. He thinks he sees something. Let me throw a stone right in here. Hopefully this guy will come, and we can get him in the bush. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Please don't kill me. I can be useful. Here, go and take. That's all I have.
Oh, sweet.
Kill
We
me
got
or
another
leave me.
warrior joining us. And we're going to be trying to do some management of camps in this one. Now we're going to have to be doing a little bit of more microwing and stuff, and making sure that our camps are growing, and that those guys are actually getting, those camps are leveling up, so we can send those warriors out. Because right now I have warriors sitting in camps doing nothing, which is not good. But slowly but surely we're expanding, and then we're going to get them to start working for us. There's two guys over here. Man, these guys are really spread out, thankfully. Slowly but surely. Oh, and then perfect. His homie went away. So we're just going to wait here in this bush. See if we can entice him over here. Just walk a little closer to us. That's all. Come into this bush. There we go. Boom.
Please don't kill me.
Nice
I
and
can
easy.
tell you everything. My heaven is there. Go take them.
Yeah, he's not going to say anything. If the leader didn't say anything, he's not going to say anything. And we're overloaded, dang it. I may take some skill points and just get into weight. Not necessarily my cup of tea, but whatever. We might just have to do that. Because there's a lot of items that I'm leaving behind at these camps that I could be giving to the warriors. Well, there isn't a ton of warriors, so we don't have to worry too much. Should be able to stash it into this wagon here. Yeah. I'm going to take the sinew and put in that heavy shotgun. So these guys, there's only 4 guys left? Yeah, it looks like there's only 4 guys left. Take this oiler, more sinew. You know, and even if we kill these guys, it'll be fine. I just want to get the skill points from them though. Huh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this aim is terrible. And I think we got them all. Sweet. Just stun arrow them. I'm gonna take all their stuff and just put it back into the camp so later on we have access to those things so we're not losing weapons. Because in the future, when you build upgraded weapons, when you have the blueprints for them, you're going to need lower quality. You're going to need 2 lower quality weapons every time to create a regular, and then the regulars to high quality, you need 2 as well. Just a little bit different materials in like the springs or the bolts or whatever it may be.
Show yourself.
But you're going to need them, so I like to keep weapons around as best I can. That way I don't have to deal with other. See, weapon blueprint, sweet. So the Smith & Russell pistol Pat 1 is this high quality, but we're gonna need to learn either find regulars or learn the regular quality one in order to make those weapons. And I'll show you what I mean. If you guys check out my chief overviews, I'll provide the link up above. If you guys look at my chief overviews, I'll be providing a breakdown of crafting and crafting weapons and stuff like that. Nice little breakdown of things, a little bit more detail. It's kind of something that I don't get distracted in. I can just focus on certain aspects of the game and bring you the information that I know to you guys a little bit easier that way. I didn't really need that wrench, who cares? But alright. Did we not intimidate this guy? Guess not. Alright, so this camp is cleared out. There's the question mark. It's just the location of the stuff that they tell us where their stuff is through interrogation. So, I'm just gonna check for more blueprints or anything. Nope. Don't need that stuff. Whatever, it's not heavy. And rope and sinew is definitely something. The other materials are actually pretty good too as well, but we need to get going. It's night. We can take advantage of the night. And we're going to continue expanding and removing these camps from our borders. Just a quick note, once you get to 60% territory reclaimed, the AI will send in Calvary. Calvary is very devastating if you're not prepared for it. Definitely in my first resistance, I was not prepared for it, and they will wipe a lot of your camps, and they will wipe a lot of your men. So I definitely plan to respond to the Calvary personally when I have to deal with it moving forward. But we're going to be a little strategic with it, so I'll show you that when we get to it. But we're still kind of far away. We're only at 9%. We're not even close. So just keeping an eye out for things. And looks like we're going to be going to this camp. I'll cut this part out when... Oh, nice. Maybe I won't cut this part out. I'm going to go to this outpost here and then just loop around and get this lane forest camp. Hopefully it's a little bit of a smaller camp. I don't want to see these formations anymore where they're encircled. Definitely a lot harder to deal with the encircling. It's harder to sneak around. Luckily we were able to take them out little by little. So let's just put this stuff here. And then what I'm going to do is a little bit of managing here. Actually, no, I'm not. It's night. Put that there. Oh, sinew gathers, destroys a post wagon. There was a post wagon coming through? Must have been in here somewhere. Sinew gatherers. Wow. Good for them. When they destroy too many post wagons, they can send an investigation when they notice that post wagons are disappearing. So try to keep that kind of to a minimum. could be a little tricky with that. And look at that, we are at full blue reputation, so that's good. Anyways, sorry, I'm getting distracted. See, this is why I need to do an overviews specifically independent of my gameplay. So we're gonna go ahead and just dump things. Sinew. There we go, that's good. And then we have a little bit more weight to carry. We have 4,000 skill points. I am going to increase my carry weight. Now that's tier 2, 20, and then tier 3 is 30. So we're up to 70 weight. So that's not bad. So now I don't have to worry about, I can pick up more things. I do want to send these guys out to attack. I think I took everything from that camp. So I'm going to send them to attack this camp. We haven't sent them to attack any camp. Oh, there's only 2 guys that can go. I don't know why it keeps it equipping though. And I think there's horses. Let's check. I didn't check the horses. Not enough horses. They haven't come back yet. So they're still out there training horses. They have 4. So that's great. Now his buddy might be waking up.
That's my friend.
He's not the main guy that we want, so it's fine. We're gonna grab him.
I can tell everything.
He's the leader of this little
Kill me.
2-man group, but he's got no information. No quest, no nothing. He's useless. So now we have improved weight. Don't have to worry about my weight as much. This is gonna be a lot more peace of mind for me. And you don't always have to take that. You can. It's just my playstyle, guys. Oh, I have been failing too as well. I need to switch my war paints because this is not useful for me anymore. I'm not in the desert, and I was using it for when I was in the desert down here. So my war paint is useless. I'm gonna go back to this outpost, and hopefully it's not glitched, and use it to look at that. Liberated. Lane forest can't vanish. 2 warriors joined from outer lands joined to no one. And now we should have vision, I believe, in this area. There you go. See? And we have vision. Perfect. So, seeing as though I'm focusing on getting rid of camps. But anyways, let's see. So war paints. What? I am in an outpost. Oh, I'm mounted. Is that what my problem was last time? I'm a fail. Yes, it was. Sorry, guys. That was my bad. Alright, so spyglass detection, warrior gather, damage. Oh, plains camo by 5%, tomahawk aiming. This is not a bad one. I thought I had a better gather. Yep, Shadow Bear's Coal. So we're gonna do the Dalmatian. Shadow Bear's Coal. So now we get the set bonus. They have increased war gathering by 61% and 9% map visibility range. So we're gonna go with that. Very useful here. Again, you guys may not have that, so just a heads up. But we do get increased visibility. And I'm gonna try to find another camp up here. Actually, I'm gonna go by road. Pretty soon in the next patch, they're gonna actually be able to let you auto travel with your horse. Oh, gosh dang it. And you know what? I need to find. I'm gonna go to this camp real quick. I keep forgetting my arrows, and I'm gonna drop off some material anyways. Once day comes around, we're gonna be doing some management. And I'll show you guys how to do some management. You guys have been seeing throughout my gameplay, but like I said before, I try to focus on night raids and day management. Here we are. Oh, daylight's coming out. Alright, So as the day's coming up, I'm not really going to be able to get to any of these camps over here. There's two right here. So let's see. We should be getting some boar pelt. Nine. So we should have total of 10 boar, I'm guessing somewhere? Yes. So I'm going to take all of those. Which one has the most? Oh, this one's already upgraded. That's great. And I'm going to upgrade this one because they're kind of close together. And they're running into a lot of wood gatherers and a lot of traffic on this piece of road right here. So I'm going to upgrade this one. So I'm going to find some rope. So no one's already building it for me. And wood. And to no one also has wood. So I'm going to put that there. Now, as you use to increase, this is stuff that you can't use, obviously, again, to do other things with, like build and craft and whatnot. So I'm going to take some of the bows here. I'm going to take 15 total. And I am going to take some of the arrows. I'm going to take 40 total. I'm going to put them in here. Put 10 here. Put 5 here. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. They're going to be taken up by warriors anyways. Just kind of putting stuff in here. Alright, so they can be armed when they go out and about. So I am going to take some of these weapons, some high quality weapons and some normals, and put them in here. And these guys have 44. This one takes a 54. That one's a 44. 54. There's 54s. And 38. Need a couple 38s. Oh my gosh. There's so much. I wish there was a way to, like, it comes with the ammunition or something like that, so I don't have to micromanage a lot of this. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit more of this stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and take some of the hay baits out of here. I'm going to take, 10. And I'm going to take 5. Yeah, so I'm going to put 10 in here. 5 in there. And this one, I am going to have them go look for horses. I'm going to send 2 guys out. Oh, I can only send 1. Send. This guy's, I'm going to send as many as I can to equip group and tame horses. Again, I'm just using the auto equip, so it just sends it out for me. So these guys, these to no win warriors already have 6 horses. So then when we come back, when they come back, they're going to have horses in this camp. It's going to be very nice. Let's see. I'm gonna add orders to this. I'm gonna have them look for boar pelt. Boar pelt is kind of like the bottleneck for me. And I'm gonna have these guys look for wood and make rope. And they should, as they come in and out of the camp, they should be working on these things. Comes these wood gatherers again. What to do? I can probably meet up with them here and ambush them before, because they're probably going to follow this road along all the way down. There is a ton of settlers coming in this area. Good thing we got this location. Now we can see into their lands a little bit better and kind of get a warning before they come. And you know what? I'm going to trade this white man's horse for... Now, from what I could tell, when you leave a saddled horse, it gets unsaddled the next time you come around. It kind of like updates. It's kind of like a bug in the game. Oh, no one's now overpopulated. So they came back with their horses. That's great. So I'm going to send a couple of warriors to Masauhan. Two warriors. I'm going to say no to Masauhan. And I'm going to have them equipped, 3 warriors, and send them there. So they're going to be a little bit more defendable here. And these guys are working. These guys are working. I am kind of nervous about these guys coming in our turf. And man, they went a weird direction. I think this is something that we can do during the day. Let's go for it. Let's see if we can intercept them. Alright guys. Let's see if we can't distract one of them. And unfortunately I forgot to pick up stun arrows again, but it's alright. There we go. Didn't get as much skill points, but it's alright. Now, you can knock these guys off the horse. I've done it several times, usually in the dark. Take. Oh, it gave us nothing. So, letter didn't give us any. Usually, a letter gives us a quest. Where's this guy? So, we're gonna have to kill these guys. Or are they? They just run and run and run. This is ridiculous. Killed one of your buddies. You guys don't even come to defend him? I guess not. Oh man, they are hightailing it out of here. The good news is I kind of want to... Jeez, why do these guys have to be so close to the road? I really need to develop this land. That way the warriors can take care of it if it's themselves without having to worry about me. I don't need to be coming back here so often to defend them. Looks like this wagon might have gotten itself stuck. I really want to kill the wagon because he will not fight us. He will just run away. Alright. Wood gatherer is gone. There we go. Let's see what we got. Nothing great. Let's see what this guy's got. Can I even get to him? Who cares? Alright, let's see. Where do we want to go? We want to go here. I just take the roads. I auto travel the roads and then I just do the off-roading myself. So hit caps lock. Should get us out of here. Don't get stuck. Yay! Alright, I'll come back once we get there. Alright guys, we're back at the camp. And then we're just going to go ahead and... I'm going to double check. I'm still not 100% convinced. But here we go. We see what they have in here. They have some weapons and whatnot. They should get supplies and other pieces of wood and whatnot. Should get wood from the thing, sinew, meat. And those 2 pistols, the Pat 3s. So, disassemble. And let's see what they got in here now. It looks like they got the Pat 3s, the supplies, extra wood, gold, and on the way here, found some gold, guys. There we go. Found it at a broken down wagon on the side of the road. So always keep an eye out for those broken down wagons, or looking out for tents, abandoned tents or abandoned wigwams. Keep an eye out for those things. So now our horse is down here somewhere, and I'm gonna go retrieve it. You know what? No, I'm not gonna retrieve it. Oh yes, I will retrieve it because we can do this and it'll come with us. So hopefully by the time we get there it's night, and hopefully we're able to take back these last 2 camps and end our episode. So there's a camp there. There was just 2 camps in this area here, but we should have our horse now back. Oh, there he is, looking all noble. Nisnora. Okay, see, there you go. I must have not seen it or whatever. I'm probably blind. So there's these 2, and I want to take care of them. Oh, joined warriors brought paralyzing trap, stun arrow, paralyzing sound arrow, and bush hideout. So that's great. We can use some of those things. I am going to go to my inventory. I need some stun arrows. I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna put 32. I don't think they have a 32 here. I do believe they have a 54. Yep. Alright, there we go. So these guys got some horses. I'm gonna add some orders. Oh, they have been doing a lot. So I'm gonna have them collect more wood. By canceling it. Cancel that. Those guys will work on that. Do rope. Nope. Not rope. Wood. I need to do wood. And I'm gonna do some. So now they're sending together wood and they're together and to make rope. And I'm gonna take that, make some curly dock, and I'm gonna get some sinew going, and I'm gonna get some boar pelts going. The other guys should be working on boar pelt anyways. So we're gonna send them out to go do that. So I'm gonna take the curly dock. We're gonna craft some curatives. Curly dock leaf tea. This is good because it doesn't impact our max health too bad. It's only 15, so that's, and that gives us a ton of skill points. 2 skill points for every one we make. So we just made a ton of skill points off of that. 1632, 32 skill points, not bad. And we're gonna put some away. They're kind of heavy, so don't take too many of them. So these guys are still creating. Alright, let's see how many boar pelts we have so we can see how long it's going to take us to get our next 7. So it should be getting some boar pelts soon. Should be no problem. We're going to send a group out to gather. Do we have enough horses? Yes, we do. And they're going to gather boar pelt and we're going to equip the group. Perfect. You see that? We have the resources available for them to just quickly get up and go and do it. And with horses, they should be able to do it quicker. Now, we used up all our warriors. I want them to go and hit some other camps, just clean them up. Like this one. Have them just clean them up. In the meanwhile, it's getting dark. Let's go take these last 2, and we should be done for the episode. Shouldn't be too hard. Hopefully we have good formations on our side. You know, I'm gonna pick some of this wood up. Tons of stuff here. Rich area. Flax, wood. Sometimes I can't help myself but to gather it myself. Couldn't help myself. Alright, let's make our way to this camp to the west, and then we'll hit the camp on the east. And then get this outpost and end our episode there. Go through the right hand side here. Beautiful game. I love this game. The graphics aren't coming in that great, I apologize, but it's just such a pretty land. Very creative. Very well generated land. It's pretty relaxing to me, honestly. Alright. So, use the stun arrows. Alright. Looks like there's 2 guys. One's about to go to sleep. The other one is just warming up his hands, but little does he know. I'm coming for you. Oh, they're both awake. Still probably because it's early. He's going to bed. Lay down, buddy. Just lay down. Alright, let's see who's the leader, and we'll try to... He's the leader. Or full blue reputation. Okay, they're both going to sleep. I'm gonna knock this guy out first. Grab him first, because his friend might wake up anyways. And we don't really need Bongo. We need the leader to interrogate Hara.
I can be used for you.
Let's see, can he give us anything good?
I told
Nope.
you what I know.
Alright, nice though. We get a regular weapon. Those are a little bit better. Always keep an eye out for those. Always look to get those weapons and have your... We're getting some pretty good weapons. Even though it's a easy start. We have already high quality weapons and whatnot. Alright. Just gonna loot it all myself, not worry about this camp. Perfect. Go down here. Alright. Oh. Sinew gatherers killed. Post wagon. Goodness. So much traffic in this area. Well, we made up for it and we got a guy joining Hogda. Hogada. My. You know what? I will take my time to kill this guy. It's a little glitchy sometimes on these slopes here. The upward slopes are always a little trickier. Oh wow. I'm gonna kill this whole family. Doe hunt. Deer hunting. No tags required. The original bow hunters. Alright, cheese and rice. These post wagons are gonna do a number on us. Yeah, I saw more deer there, it's fine. Was there a third guy back there? There must have been a third guy back there. That's very weird. Oh, you know what? I didn't I didn't intimidate the other guy. That's my fault. Alright. I'm just gonna load back in when we get to the next camp. And that way you guys don't have to see these boring parts. Alright guys, we're at the next camp. Just an update on the situation. We lost one of our camps. Hagoda actually ended up losing all of its members. And we sent one guy just in the nick of time with a bow and a horse to come and attack them, but they took all the stuff out of there, which was kind of annoying, but he ended up picking up the things that the guys had. They were weakened by the camp defense, and then once they were weakened, they ended up destroying the camp, but they were weak. So our one soldier, actually, our one warrior ended up taking them. So good for this guy, whoever he is. He's the real MVP. Now, I think we're gonna need to invest in some chief skills, and I'm gonna get to this leadership before I remove this last camp, because I want to make sure I'm getting the maximum amount of warriors coming back to me. And I think I'm about to liberate this section of land, so maybe not. Maybe one is part of Nambiwax and the other one is part of Hatanoyoda. So it's kind of hard to know, but we're gonna find out. Let's get their stun arrows up and ready. Looks like I see one. There should be probably 3 guys at this camp. I'm assuming there's 3. They're facing the opposite direction. That's good. Alright, yep. Just as I thought, 3. But the sad part is the leader's talking. Let's hope his friend doesn't wake up. We should be able to see him.
I can be useful.
Yep, he didn't wake up.
I told you what I know.
Nothing. Nothing to say. They never have anything to say. Hopefully in the patch there's going to be a little bit more
Please don't kill me. Wait,
interaction with NPCs. Chief Whiskey River Phoenix. Sorry, buddy. Alright, this guy might be awake. Yep, he's awake. He heard the commotion outside. Buffalo Bill Cody. Sorry, bro.
That's all I have.
Alrighty. So that bow that you saw right there, that can only use iron arrows. So just a heads up with that. You can't use regular stuff, so you have to kind of either find them or get the skill. So this bow only takes iron arrows, you can see. Not a bad setup. You just have to find the iron arrows or craft the iron arrows, but you have to also find the iron arrows, the iron arrow heads throughout the camps of the paleface. So the palefaces only have access to that resource. That's the only annoying part. So, of course I'm overloaded, but that's alright. I'm gonna put it in this camp, and then just have my warriors come and gather it. We're close enough. So, oh, I'm definitely taking those two and putting back this. Alright, sweet, we have a prison camp up here. Once we get rid of that prison camp, that'd be great. We can go ahead and liberate some of these guys and they can join us. That's perfect. I love seeing prison camps. Let's see what he's got in here. Nothing! That guy lied to us. Alright. Where did I leave my horse? Alright, I'm gonna head over to that outpost and end our episode. Nice! Another capsized wagon there. That's good. Keep an eye out for those at all times. Did this camp not get all the way vanished? I'm doing a terrible job with these. There we go. And you see, now we get 3 warriors to join to Noan. 3. Because we upgraded it. So we get the most bang up from our buck early on. Because you're going to want to have as many warriors as you want as you can muster once we get to that level. Wow, we got a lot of vision from that. A lot of vision. That was great. And you see these 2 camps were part of the Nabby Wax province. So that ended up working just perfectly how I wanted. I'm going to take some fall damage. No, I didn't. Look at that. Alright. I'm just going to go to this outpost and we'll start off again from there. So that'll end this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. Any comments, questions, helpful tips down in the comment section would be great. I appreciate it. And you guys enjoy your gaming, alright?